open. Take a moment to surrender the weight of your spine to the floor and let go, let go. Use this pose whenever you need to relax and rest your back. If your upper back feels rounded, please use a cushion behind your head so that your neck can rest in its natural alignment. Let's begin by noticing the natural, spontaneous breath flowing in and out of the nostrils. Belly rising on the in-breath and falling on the out-breath. Shoulders and upper chest quite still. Noticing how the belly moves out on the in-breath and in on the out-breath. As you follow the breath, notice how its passage falls into the shape of an infinity sign, a figure 8 on the side with the intersection at the throat. Let's follow this shape through the body. Exhale the navel towards the spine. Now let your awareness follow each in-breath and notice how it lifts the belly, then expands the chest, moves through the throat into the back of the neck to lengthen the base of the skull away from the shoulders, then up over the back of the head to the crown. Follow each breath out, down the face, softening the eyes, face, jaw, through the throat to the shoulder blades, down the back and over the pelvic floor to return to the navel, gently pulling in towards the spine. Inhaling, belly rising, chest opening, through the throat to lengthen the back of the neck. Exhaling over the face, through the throat, down the shoulder blades, over the pelvic floor to come back to the navel, pulling in towards the spine. Please continue and notice how each in-breath expands the abdomen, then the chest, and lengthens the back of the neck. Notice how each out-breath softens the face, lowers the shoulder blades, lengthens the lower back, and firms the abdomen. Take a moment to absorb the infinite benefits of the infinity breath, to align and support your spine's natural curves in spaciousness and in strength. Let's straighten the legs one at a time and inhale the arms beyond the head, toes pulled back, shoulder blades down. Now open the mouth and exhale loudly as you bring your arms back down. And again this time with the toes pushed away. Inhale, arms beyond the head. Exhale. Rotate the hands and feet, enjoying the massage behind your back. Reverse the direction. Now bring the arms alongside your body with the palms down. Head rolled right, feet rolled out, chin tucked, and exhaling. Inhale, head left, palms up, feet in. Exhale, head right, palms down, feet out. Inhale, head left, palms up, feet in. Exhale, head right, palms down, feet out. Continue for another couple of rounds to gently release the joints of the body, awaken the mind, and coordinate breath and movement. Come back to center and hug the right knee towards the chest, with your hands over or behind the knee, if that's more comfortable, and drawing it towards you as you exhale, pushing it away as you inhale. Exhaling, knee to chest, shoulders down. Inhaling, pushing the knee into your hands, and exhaling it towards you. Continue for another couple of rounds, noticing how every in-breath creates space, and noticing how every breath out lets you move into that space to release tightness and tension in the lower back and hips. Now circle the knee that you're holding and feel the sensations in your right hip to lubricate, loosen, and gently stretch. Reverse the direction when you're ready and enjoy the massage on the right side of your sacrum. And bring it back to center. Release. Place your foot down, leg straight, and take a moment to feel the feelings in your right hip. Ready for the other side. Draw the left knee into the chest with your hands over or behind the knee and exhale. Let it move away as you inhale. And continue feeling the stretch in the back, buttocks and hamstrings, creating space with each breath in and moving into your best range of motion with each breath out. When you're ready, circle the knee and feeling in to the left hip. Reverse the direction. Enjoy the massage on the left side of the sacrum. And bring it back to center. Release. Place your foot down, leg straight, and take a moment to feel the feelings in your left hip. Let's now draw the knees to the chest one at a time, placing one hand on each knee, spreading the knees and drawing them in towards the armpits, and pausing to allow the back, the inner thighs and hips to soften and lengthen. Place your feet down one at a time, feet and knees in line with your hips. Hands on the hips, fingers over the abdomen, thumbs around the waist. Allow each exhalation to draw the navel back towards the spine to imprint the lower back onto the mat. Allow each inhalation to lift and open the chest, pointing the tailbone towards the floor. Please continue rocking the pelvis to free the spine. Feeling the chest opening with each in-breath, fullness rising into the top corners of your shoulders. And feeling the strength in the lower abdomen with each out-breath to create a corset of support all around your lower back. With your arms alongside your body, back of the neck lengthened, shoulders relaxed, feet and knees hip distance apart, about the width of a large grapefruit. With your toes slightly turned in, press the waist down and feel into your inner corset strength to create a strong pelvic tilt. Allow this strength to slide into your thighs to push the knees towards the feet, letting the buttocks lift just a little from the floor. Lift your head to stretch out the back of the neck as needed. Inhaling, lowering down, chest opening, heart radiant. Exhale, waist down, navel pulled in towards the spine to strongly tilt the pelvis and lift the hips without arching into the lower back. Inhaling, hips lowering, chest lifting, pressing the elbows into the ground. exhaling, navel in, hips lifting, back lengthening, into a long, low bridge of strength. Inhaling, lowering, chest lifting, and pressing into upper body strength. Exhaling, waist down, navel in, hips lifting into lower body strength. Don't forget the grapefruit, and keep the back of the neck long. Continue building upper body strength as you inhale, and building lower body strength as you exhale, without letting the low back arch. And release. Relax and pause a moment to experience the strength in your legs, shoulders, and back muscles. Now place your hands on your thighs and tune in to your breath. The next time that you exhale, imprint the lower back into the mat, letting a corset of strength wrap itself all around the lower back. Then lift the head and shoulders to slide the fingertips towards the knees. Inhaling, lowering down one vertebra at a time, back of the neck long. And repeat twice more. Exhaling, navel down and in, then lifting the head and shoulders, neck long, throat spacious. Inhaling, lowering. Exhaling, pressing the waist down, then lifting the head and shoulders, fingertips towards the knees. Inhaling, lowering down, and relaxing for a moment into the inherent strength around your lower back. Now place a strap or a belt around your right foot and straighten the leg as much as comfortable, pushing the heel towards the ceiling and tilting the buttock towards the floor. As you breathe, experience behind your back an imaginary triangle. Widen the top corners of your shoulders into that triangle as you inhale, and reach the tailbone towards the bottom corner as you exhale, to let the spine fall into its natural curves. When you're ready, gently straighten the left leg along the floor as much as comfortable, extending through the heel, and letting the stretch deepen a little with each breath out. Be sure to keep the shoulders wide and relaxed as you allow the hamstrings to lengthen, letting the exhalation take you to the very end of the stretch. Release by bending both knees, foot in hand, hand on knee, cradling the lower leg and gently rocking it from side to side. Release, ready for the other side. Putting the strap around the left foot and straightening the leg as much as comfortable, toes pulled back. Take a moment to broaden the shoulders into the top corners of your triangle as you breathe in, and lengthen into the bottom corner as you breathe out. Straighten the right leg, extending through the heel as you continue to let the stretch deepen. Let the hamstrings release and lengthen, with the lower back finding its natural arch. Inhaling fullness into the abdomen, pouring it into the left leg as you exhale, to take you to the very edge of the stretch. Release by bending both knees, foot in hand, hand on knee, and rocking the leg gently from side to side. Release and pause a moment to feel your feelings. Now draw both knees to the chest, hands behind, on or over the knees, and then roll from side to side to massage the back muscles from the lower back to the middle back to the upper back. Now spread your elbows halfway away from the sides of your body and bounce your knees from one hand to the other, widening the top corners of your shoulders into your triangle as you breathe in, and lengthening the tailbone into the bottom corner as you breathe out, to let the spine fall into its natural curves. Now bounce the knees into your right hand and pause to let the twist deepen as you begin to guide your knees towards the ground. Breathe, relax, let go into the twist. Your spine loves to be twisted. And feel how your breath is massaging your inner organs. Let your head roll to the left with the chin slightly tucked, eyeballs dropping towards the ground, looking for the left ear. Smile, release, let go. Now pick up your left arm and place it on the floor in front of you, so that you can push yourself up onto the right elbow. Hand on thigh, knees together. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift the pelvis. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Roll back to center and bounce your knees from one hand to the other, ready for the other side. Shoulders wide, tailbone long, spine falling into its natural curves. Now bounce your knees into your left hand and pause to allow the twist to deepen as you begin to guide your knees towards the ground. Twist deepening more and more with every breath out, feeling your spinal muscles relaxing and the spaces between your vertebrae increasing. And all the while, your breath is massaging your inner organs. Head rolled right with the chin slightly tucked, and tune in to the gentle stretch in the chest muscles, helping you to correct rounded shoulders as you release tension in the neck. Now pick up your right arm and place it in the floor in front of you, so that you can push yourself up onto your left elbow. Hand on thigh and knees together. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift the pelvis. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Now roll back to center using abdominal support and rest a moment to soak up the benefits of Spine Savers 1. Roll over to the right side and come onto all fours, ready for the cat and the swan. With your hands under the shoulders, exhale to see the knees hip distance apart. Navel in, spine arching. Inhale, tail up, chest up. And again, exhale, cat arch. Inhale, cat dip. Exhale, cat arch. And stretching back into swan pose. Buttocks towards the heels, whole spine lengthening and releasing. Inhaling, running the nose along the floor to your thumbs and press up into cat dip. Exhaling, cat arch and back into swan pose. Inhaling, running the nose along the floor and pressing up, cat dip. Exhaling, cat arch and back into swan pose. Inhaling, nose along the floor to your thumbs, cat dip. Exhale, cat arch and resting in swan pose. And enjoying the stretch in your own way. Well done. Curling the back toes under, rise up onto the toes with the knees deeply bent and stay a moment in dog pose. Feeling the arms and legs evenly supporting your body to straighten and align your spine in this gentle inversion, keeping the spine in its natural curves. Shoulders broad, with the spine long and straight. Please make fists if your wrists are uncomfortable. When you're ready, lower the knees as wide as your mat, big toes touching, stretching the arms in front, shoulder width apart, and stretching the buttocks back towards the heels in frog pose. Releasing shoulder tension as you allow the spine to lengthen and soften. And rise up, with the knees hip width apart, about the width of 2 fists. Place your hands on your buttocks. As you exhale, press the hips forward, feeling the lower back lengthening. As you inhale, tuck the chin around the upper back and breathe in to the back of the body. Exhale, pressing hips forward, low back lengthening. Inhale into the back of the body, chin tucked. Exhale, hips pressed forward. Enjoy another couple of rounds of the baby camel ride to experience the front of the groin lengthening every time you exhale, stretching the hip flexors to create more space between the lumbar vertebrae. Let's now release very gently by sitting back on the heels and keeping the front of the body open. Hands on thighs, releasing the lower back. Hands on the floor and folding forward to release the middle back. Then the upper back, neck and shoulders. Relaxing abdomen on thighs as the hands stretch back to the feet. Child pose. Fingers reaching towards the little toes. Relaxing completely. Take a moment to soak up the benefits of the Spine Savers too.